Right. We are ready to go live. It's setting up just a few moments, and I guess we are good to go. All right. So we are live, and a very good morning, first of all, to all of you. It's a bright Sunday morning, and of course, in Mumbai, it's a little nice and cloudy. But nevertheless, it's a perfect Sunday for Friendship Day. So, first of all, Asif, a very happy Friendship Day to you.
Enjoy and all friends.
Yes. Asif, you're not very audible. There is something.
I said to Elroy and all the friends watching this.
All right. So, all of you, not only the Learners Conclave family, well, the entire training fraternity, well, a very warm and a happy Friendship Day to you. So, as informed the previous month, our topic for this morning is how to build your followers, how to build your tribe to make sure that you increase your sale. So, Asif, on this very note, I now hand over the reins to you. And if you can guide them as to how is it that followers help you in increasing your sales, and not only helping in sales, why do you need followers? That's a basic question that trainers will ask. Why do you need them?
So, I'll share a few insights. And to start with, let me inform you um, my book before the launch, top 10 self-help book in business category. Okay.
All right.
And only my book, Train and Grow Rich, which we have 2 days back, we have launched it. And people who have not bought it can buy that book. So yeah, it's top 10 in Amazon as an Amazon bestseller for the launch itself. It can happen only and only because a lot of people have written a book. They know okay, they are not Amazon bestsellers, or people pay as well for become an Amazon bestseller. But without anything, how can you be a bestseller? Because you have thousands of people following you. These followers are your family. These followers are your tribe. These followers whom you care for. If you really believe in this, that these are the people I care for, they care for you, then this is called as tribe. So first of all, why this tribe? There are two questions which you need to answer. For the first one would be, you know, why? Because first of all, you have to be clear about what are you creating. And few years back, 3 to 4 years back, and the kind of work what I'm doing for the training fraternity, there's a person at Malaysia, Suhu, name is Suhu, and he connected with me and said, Asif, I want to know about Learners Conclave. What is it what you are creating? And ITC at that time it was ITC. What is it what you are creating? Then when I said, oh, it's a business, I want to create impact and all that. When I shared with him, he was very happy about it. He said, Asif, one more organization I'm in touch with. They said that it's not a business. They said that it's NGO or not profit, and but all the activities which I when I started knowing about it was more of business oriented. Then this is what I love about you. 3 to 4 years now, he's still a friend. If you check Yun Suhu from Malaysia, he's still a friend. He might be watching this as well. So yeah, so be very clear about what is it what you're creating. There's got two things. One, impact, lakhs and crores of people impact. Second is it's a business. It's a business. So yeah, that's one thing. What happens? Why this tribe? Because there is an ocean out there, and there are a lot of fishes out there. But not everyone gets a chance to live their potential. So how can you create a tribe? Okay, create a pond, create a sea, and get some fishes or someone to this so that you help them grow, help them nurture them. It's all about giving them the wings to fly. It's all about helping them, understanding them, and how you can help this tribe of yours to grow to a next level and next level and next level. So it's all about you are creating something for these people are there with you. You are there with them. That's your tribe. If you ask me, I'm creating a tribe of trainers, corporate, and the learning fraternity. So this is my tribe. So everyone has their own tribe, and you get happiness. In their happiness, you get happiness. Today morning, I'm so happy to see Sanjay Vadva featuring in newspapers. You know, in Jaipur, and Jaipur ka the industry ka head over there. He asked me, Asif, do you know someone who can give me a lot of tips for the entrepreneurs in just half an hour's time? I said, I know Sanjay is the right person for it. And it got connected and things happened. You get happiness in their happiness. It's the tribe which you are building. It's all about sharing happiness, collaborations. It's all about doing that. So that's the why part of it. Let me talk about the how part, how you can build what you want to build. There are step by step. You can make a note of it as well. If you have any queries, you can always ask me, yes, if this is a query, this is what the challenge I'm facing. First of all, whenever you're creating a tribe, you have to understand the specific challenges of a target audience of this community. Suppose for me, I want to build a tribe of trainers to start with. So I will first understand what are the challenges of a trainer. What are the challenges of a trainer? That specific challenge ke liye specific things will be created. Before that, before even creating as well, what you can do is, it's like take a metaphor of a garden. You're a gardener. You're a gardener. You start visiting a lot of gardens. There are already a lot of gardens in the marketplace. Go to each and every garden and see what are their speciality. What is that gardener doing? What is it all about? And you share your expertise at different gardens whenever you go and meet people. When you share your expertise, people will get to know what kind of knowledge what you have, what kind of knowledge you have. And you are going at various places, understanding each and every garden, the way it is created. Some are very good with fruits, some are with flowers, some are blah blah blah. You just check out all the gardens, and then you come. When you have come, and then you know, okay, this is what I intend to do. Then you create a roadmap, a bigger picture. Okay, what is it what you want to do? Suppose for me, if I make a 50 years plan, this 1 crore followers, this. I would not start with that. This is a garden, this big the size, 20-acre garden. But I will start with only, you know, 500 meters garden or something. Create some garden, okay, and invite all of them in your garden. It's free to come because you have created some garden and invite everyone to. When everyone comes into your garden, they see a wonderful garden, wonderful garden. You are adding a lot of value. When you are creating, you can create it on Facebook, you can create it groups on Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, everything. It's free. People can join it. When they come, then you are adding a lot of value to them. When you are adding a lot of value to them, when they come, then what you do is create some zones which are paid ones. Not everything can be free. It's a business. So okay, garden, you can enter into the garden, that's fine. But how can you have some places from where you can earn money? So there's some entertainment, which is awesome. Which people who are interested, they can go over there. They can go over there. So slowly, you are understanding, okay, what is it? What these people? Every tribe, first of all, understand there are different segments of society: entrepreneurs, women, kids, parents, corporate employees, trainers, HR, elite. There are so many. You have to understand which segment, what challenges. Everyone has hundreds of challenges. Maybe I'm not, I don't know everything now, but I will be a resourceful person. You should be a resourceful person. Wherein someone says, Asif, digital marketing कौन करता है? Asif, social media कौन करता है? Asif, ये कौन करता है? It's trainers have any queries, I should be able to answer that queries. It's not that I do it, but I can tell Asif, NLP program कौन करता है? Asif, coaching program कौन करता है? Asif, TA कौन करता है? Asif, ये कौन करता है? There are so many questions which actually people ask you, and you are giving them the options. These are the people who do it. This is that pros and cons. This is what the cost is. Everything, and you help them make a decision depending upon what they are required, what they are looking at. Then they know that you're not biased about isse karna, isse karna, isse karna. It's all about giving them all the options. Be a resourceful person. Be a resourceful person, and that will really help you in terms of building that tribe, adding a lot of value, have a lot of how people have grown. I can show you examples of 10,000 रुपए 5 लाख कैसा हो गया, ये कैसा हो गया, ये कैसा, इसका क्या हुआ, इसका क्या हुआ. You have a lot of examples to share. So what happened when people joined that community of yours? So this is one thing which I personally feel that every person can build it over a period of time. Yes, Elroy.
Cool. That's it. All right. Great. So thank you very much, Asif. And so we are now open to questions. So we've got some lovely people, Rashida, Subodh, Melisha, Ankit. Thank you very much for all your comments. We are also open to questions now. So for all those who would like to ask questions, nevertheless, is there a disturbance in the line?
No,
Hello?
I can hear it clearly.
Clearly, right? Okay. So while we wait for questions to come in, well, today is a very special day indeed because in just this week, Asif's book, Train and Grow Rich, got released. So first of all, congratulations, Asif. Now, in keeping with this theme of today, there's something we would like to ask. How has this book and the very fact that you've got a following on LinkedIn and YouTube and Facebook, how has that tribe or follower base helped you in your book?
As I told you that within 24 hours, it was a top 10 in business self-help books. So it can never happen if you have launched a book that it can go to top 10 if people are not buying your book, not buying your book. People are inquisitive, be curious about, what Asif might have written in this book. What is it all about? And personally, I've connected with a lot of people. I told the request them to buy this book because everything what I know about the training fraternity industry, I've written it in this book. And so yeah, so this can really help you to, for the world to know you, because initially when it's a pre-order, it's not launched at that time. Only your near and dear ones can buy because there will be no review. Most of the people actually buy the book after the review. Once they get to know that there are a lot of good reviews, and then I should go and buy this book. But people, your tribe actually will not wait for that as well. They are curious. They want to see what you have written. They trust you. They trust you. They will go and buy that book. They know that this will be value for money. This 450 will actually give you 4.5 lakhs or more than that if you follow what you are saying. What Asif wants to talk. The love, it's a love of them. Some people will not read the book as well. They will just buy the book for you because they know the kind of work what you have done. Your tribe knows everything what I do for them from morning till evening, how I'm building the entire fraternity and entire community. So that's the love. It's your tribe actually loves you, and that's the reason you are there. Your existence is there in your fraternity, in your, the whatever you do. Yeah,
All
this is
right.
how it is.
So Aparna has asked a very interesting question. What are the best platforms to create your tribe in today's date?
What happens is, once again, I'll tell you what are the different platforms. One is WhatsApp, one is Facebook, one is LinkedIn, one is Insta, or all these platforms. There are specific target audience visiting these platforms as well. So you have to understand who is your target audience and be present at least in those platforms. Other platforms as well, you can be present, but be very active in those specific platforms. Those specific platforms. And visit those places where your target audience is already there and create your identity. A lot of people, when I go to a lot, I've been a part of a lot of WhatsApp groups, and yeah, when I visited a lot of platforms, they have not even had their picture, profile picture. They don't even write. There are even in my group as well, there are WhatsApp, it's a fraternity. You have to position yourself. Out of these 250 people, you will find only 20 people positioning. You ask about these 20 people to rest of the people, they will say what they do, what is their but other people, no one knows them. Even if you have given a platform to speak and you're not speaking, then how does the world would know about you? How does the world will know about you? You have given a platform, it's your platform. Speak. And from all the platforms you have, these platforms are created to showcase your talent to the world. So start speaking so that the world understands you, and then you create a platform for your tribe. So I personally feel we you can start with Facebook or WhatsApp or this. Nurture them. It's about nurturing. You'll find that some WhatsApp groups are formed with I've seen, ask if you're doing this. It's very simple. Just create a WhatsApp group, get someone and done. Second, third day, 1 week, it's down. It's not no more community. And I've been running this WhatsApp group for last 5 years. It's one of the most happening groups. People who are a part of it will tell, yeah, how do I run the WhatsApp groups? So yeah, it's all about how do you nurture them? How much interest are you taking in your tribe? There are some admins who are not even bothered. That norms are not there. For me, there is no political post, no religious post. This is what you can do. This is 3 picks what you can do. There are norms. And I'm very active in terms of getting to see what people are doing. Some people are not even bothered. They just group बनाने के लिए बना हुआ है, कुछ value add नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. I try to connect with each and everyone, understand what are the challenges, what they're facing, and what can I do for them. So yeah, this is how we can start.
All right. So,
Your voice is low. I will-
question: how do you know
Hello,
is
I'm not able to hear you.
you cannot hear me?
Hello.
Wait, one moment. Audio. Hello.
Now it's clear.
Is it better now? Okay. So Pallavi has asked, how do you know that your work is getting conveyed to your tribe if they are not present digitally?
If they are not present
If they
physically,
are not present digitally, so your audience is not digitally present.
what happens is it all depends upon. It's not about them. It's about you. It's not about them. It's about you. Recently, I was talking to a person and she was saying, okay, if I do a webinar, then no one will come. Then what will happen? If I do this, if I create this, I created one group. There were 60 people, and after that, they have not shaken interest in it, and this, that. A lot of challenges what you will face. They are not digitally present. Some people are not present at all. Some people are not active at all. Some people are not. A lot of challenges. It's not about them. It's about you. How have you been showcasing your talent at these platforms? You see, every single day you'll have at least 4 posts of mine on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and blah blah blah, wherever I'm active. So on morning, every Learners Conclave members know, okay, morning you'll get one message from us. So it's about you. You do what you can do. The world it will take its own time, but do not stop just because they are not understanding you or they are not connecting with you or they're watching you. Some people do not respond at all, but they are watching you. So as some people in group, they'll say, Asif, I know I do not contribute so much, but thank you so much for what you are doing for the training fraternity. They bless you. There are people who will bless you from the back. So these things will happen. You just keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. Don't stop. Today's post was don't stop. You'll face a lot of challenges. Don't stop. You are helping. If you are sharing specific challenges of your target audience, sharing your knowledge, you are helping them. Things will happen, but you should have the belief in yourself and keep sharing. I hope.
All right.
Clear.
Thank you. So Asif, on that very note, maybe you can also help them by telling them what is it that they can actually post.
What happens is these are the 4 things which actually what will happen is when you start, there are 4 things. I again repeat these things because this is important. First is your intention. Whatever tribe you are building, whoever, what is your intent? If I say by 2034, 1 crore people will be impacted, that is my intent. My purpose is learning and earning for trainers. You have to share your intention because this intention sets you apart as compared to others. Not everyone you know the intent of that person. Most of the people are selling, selling, selling. It's not about selling. What is your intent? Why are you doing what you are doing? To share your intention with the world. This is what I intend to do. That sets you apart from most of the other people. Second is share about the challenges what they are facing. Any particular challenge, people are not getting participants for the workshop. So what are the things what they should do? People are not getting, people business from the corporates. So what are the things what they should do? People are not getting, there are hundreds of challenges. Understand why things are not happening and give solutions to those challenges you feel is right. Information, information. Third is action. What actions have you taken to solve? Have you read a book? Have you gone through videos? Have you gone through this, that? You have spoken to mentors? Have you done this? Have you all your actions? Share it with them. Okay, these are the actions which I'm taking so that I can help you, support you in whatever you want to do. And fourth is the results. Kind of results what you have generated. You should have results, and you will make a lot of mistakes. Trust me, I made a lot of mistakes when I started. I made a lot of mistakes. Now, slowly, slowly, I'm rectifying those mistakes. You will also make mistakes. That's fine. If your intent is good, things will happen. But consistently keep doing what you are doing. So if you share these things with the world, they understand you. You know, they can see every single day what you have done. I can go and tell each and every person what they are doing on their Facebook, LinkedIn, Insta, YouTube, all platforms. How many people are following them? How regular are there, and everything. Digitally, it's very easy to know about any person, what that person is doing. I can go to your website. I can check everything about you and everything. It's all about, but everyone is in work in progress. Everyone is work in progress, step by step by step. That's a way forward.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. So I guess, Pallavi, that answers your question. Okay, so Asif, I think so now it's also a good time if you can share what was the purpose behind you creating your followers through Learners Conclave.
Okay. So I didn't started with actually learners conclave. People who know me will say, Asif, you have started. I started with what is ITC. The whole intent of ITC, International Trainers Conclave, was how I can make trainers learn. So a lot of workshops revolving around learning for trainers. I did it for almost 4 years of my life, wherein I do workshops and people all across India coming for the workshops. And slowly, slowly, I had taken this workshop all across India, Bangalore, Delhi, Pune, all places. So that's how I started for learning for trainers. And then I thought of, a lot of people actually wanted at the challenges what I face in life, and a lot of people said that we are also looking for earning. Then I thought of how I can make trainers earn. I can take trainers to the society people, and that is called as learners club, and I can take trainers to the corporate, that is called as corporate conclave. Then I started building this corporate conclave and learners club. So I started when I building corporate conclave from say 39 people, it had go to 550 plus. But learners club, I stopped it because I was all alone at that point of time, and I didn't have the bandwidth and to take care of it. And that again, I will be rebuild it. So these things will happen with you as well. You wanted to do so many things, but you are not able to focus and not able to do so many things. But stick to one thing. That was my learning. Stick to one thing. Earlier, when people used to come, I used to allow anyone to come. "Hey, paisa de diya, haan, aa jao, 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 aa jao." Now it's not so. Even if that person is paying money, I first ask them why. Why do you want to be a part of learners conclave? Every trainer, okay, now when he enters, I ask them why. Where are you standing? Where do you want to go? How that journey would be? What's my role would be? What are my expectations? Let's have a follow up every month. Try to see where are you. Then it's very clear with me, what's happening. Is it that I'm not doing my work, or that person is not committed to what it is? Now, I don't take non-committed people. I tell them, please excuse me, I'm not the right person if you're not committed. Even if you spend 15 minutes a day, I'll be the happiest person on earth. 15 minutes a day. But if you're not ready to spend any time, energy, efforts in terms of your development, I'm not the right person to even connect with. I want trainers to move from this place, whatever. 2 लाख कमाता है, 4 लाख कमाता है, 10 लाख कमाता है, 50 लाख कमाना है, 1 करोड़ कमाना है, उसके बाद तुम खुद ही चले जाओ. I feel 50 लाख 1 करोड़ में that's done. I'll be there till that time. After that, you take it on your own. After that, it becomes easy. Even I, for the first 50 lakhs, I did it on my own. After that, you require a team and everything is there with you. After that, I don't have any product for people who are earning more than 50 lakhs, 1 crore. But these people, they come to contribute. These people, they don't come to see what can I get, Sanjay, Vijay, MM. All these people, they come to contribute because they understand what I want to do. There will be people who understand what you want to do and help come and join with you just to help you. They just to help you. So these things will happen. You'll get from all the corners. You'll get help when your intent is very clear. यार यहाँ से यहाँ तक तो लेके जाना है. फिर उसके बाद तुम जाओ. जैसी जैसी मुझे लगता है कि यार अभी वो खुद फ्लाई कर सकता है, बोलेगा सर आप कर लो ना सर, I कर लो ना सर, I tell them मैं ये ऐसे ऐसे करूँ, I can take care of someone else, I can take care of my time and energy efforts on someone else who's not reached this level. Once I have a bandwidth, I can do something for them, I'll do something for them as well. As of now, no. 50 lakhs, 1 crore plus. As of now, we don't have much things. If you want to contribute, you can be a part of it. So that's how it works. So understanding where do you stand, where do you want to go, what are the efforts, and together working towards it. So I have people who don't have trust on me, don't have trust on me. Just be with me for 5 months. See the difference. Attend some workshops. It's just 1,000 rupees, just 1,000 rupees for 5 masterclass. Be with me for 5 months, and after that your business revenue has not grown. Don't be a part of my community. If you feel that it's adding value to you, be a part of it. Otherwise, you want to have a 1 year transformation journey, one to one, that I will take care. You want to have a lifelong, that I will take care. Whatever. It's not what मेरे से करो, किधर भी जाके कुछ भी करो, प्लान हाथ में रखो करना क्या है. There are a lot of people just doing. Ask them how much money you will make. That I don't know. What are you doing? But if you don't want to make money, that if you want to make money, there are two things. So passion है कि profession है. Passion है तो जो मनता है वो करो. There is no stopping to it. Happy. But profession है तो do it like a professional. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Asim. So the last question I think that we can take right now. The book Train and Grow Rich, of course, is available on Amazon for you to pre-order right now. What are the highlights of the book? What do you think are the takeaways that every trainer who is in this category of maybe earning under 50 lakhs, what can he learn out of this book? I'm sure it's a guide map. It's a wonderful book that you've written. I was the fortunate ones to read. But let's share with our community what are the highlights of that book.
Every chapter in itself is you have to go again and again. It's not a one-time read book. It's not going to be a one-time read book. You will have to go through this book again and again and again and again. Then you will understand, okay, what is it what I want to convey to you through this book. And the first one is identifying the pain. It looks very simple, right? I've got so much of insight. I've shared a lot of stories of how people came to me and how what happened with them and why is it they were not able to sell. It has happened. Forget about people. It has happened with me. You know, oh, I'm working with so many trainers. I know everything about them. What? You know everything about trainers? You know what challenges what they face? What is it what they are facing right now after these corona times? Do you know what is happening in their life? It takes a lot of efforts to go deep dive into a person of what is it what that challenge that person is facing and how can you provide. Suppose offline to online has moved. What are the tools and techniques to use? That they need to understand. There are so many challenges. Understand what challenge they are facing. Listen to them, verbal, non-verbal, all aspects of it. When they say, it's like sometimes when I'm talking to a person and when I say, okay, these are the things, what you looking at them, I can get to feel that that person is overwhelmed with the kind of things what to do to become a world's best. Of course, to become the world's best, you have to do all these things. But I'm not saying to be the world's best in that journey of being the world's best. Okay. And if you want shortcut, tell okay, I want shortcut. I want, like, first is understanding that person. And even if I understand that person, you understand your target audience, it's all about how do you make them realize of what are the challenges, where do they stand, where do they want to go, and what will be your role to it. Explore, their potential of your target audience. What understanding them very deeply, not because I've spent 30 years as an HR head and I know about everything about HR. So about have you really understood the each and every one coming to you? Okay, what is it what they are looking at? What is it what are their challenges? Now when I speak to a lot of image consultants, is that understand what is it that person looking at? What is it the challenge of that one person? And showing them, okay, this is what the options available to you. Let them decide. So every person, every individual is different. You have to understand one by one by one. That's one part of in terms of the first actually chapter covers everything about it. what are the different listening skills and blah blah blah. You have to understand that. The second part talks about one step at a time. Even if you want to achieve something big, don't expect a large conglomerate of 5,000, 10,000 crore giving you that crores of rupees ka business initially. That's foolishness to even think of getting crores of rupees ka project initial years of your life if you have not built yourself. So there is, if you have to reach here, this I'll get a business of 10 crore, 20 crore from a company, but that not necessarily that get it now. And when I started doing this with companies, I used to get 10,000, 15,000, then 2 lakhs, 8 lakhs. This year, a company was giving me 30 lakhs business. It builds up. Don't expect that 10 crore ka business. I know everything. I'll go to marketplace and I'll task them and I'll get this 10 crore ka business. You will get 10 crore. When I started, I used to have 2,000 rupees ka membership. Now it's 12,000. After 3 years, if you come, it will be 1,20,000 for a yearly membership. So over a period of time, people pay you. Once they see the value in you, when they see the value, there is a step-by-step approach towards moving it higher and higher and higher, moving it higher and higher and higher, adding value. One is a couple of points which I had written. I'll just quickly share with you this one. Being honest in the being very, uh, even if now I have a 7-member team, it's a small organization. That's my 7-member team, a family trying to see what we can do for the training. Be very uh, be very clear about who you are, how you are building it. This is large company. Delra, you know about it. There's a large company, financial company, and they work with a lot of vendors, training or learning partners, and they do with big ones. They do with big ones. Why do they be a part of learners conclave then? If they do it because I'm honest. Because I'm honest, this is what I intend to do, this is what I can do, this is what you need, and this is being honest. Actually, a lot of senior, HR analytic professionals, they say, if you find any good trainer, Asif, very good at his or her craft, I would love to give them an opportunity. They ask for people because they know there are people who are very good at their craft and not getting an opportunity. People will give you an opportunity if you are crazy. People give me an opportunity because I'm crazy for what I want to do. If you are crazy for what you want to do, you will get an opportunity. Even if the entire world is against you, I'll be there with you. That kind of commitment I can give it to you. I can go to any extent depending upon the kind of work what you have done to convince anyone and even everyone in this world to that you are the best in the world in what you do. But that commitment and zeal should come from your end. One, in terms of being honest, being very honest about what you do. Second point, which I would like to building a social proof. Building a social proof is all about how do you, because they can take anyone. These big companies, you can pay any amount of money, they can take anyone. Why you? That you have to provide with the case studies, testimonials, this. This is my social proof. Now, when you go to be a book trainer, this 1 year transformation journey of your, you will find people who have already, uh, I have made some impact. That's my social proof. Some case studies, some testimonials, something. In fact, a lot of people, when I give them the tip, whenever you're selling anything to anyone or serving anything to anyone, have social proof ready. This have been bought by these 5 people. Give them free, those 5 people, that's fine. But you have that social proof that they bought this and what they are talking about it. That's social proof. Build your social proof. Being honest, being a social proof. Then it's finding an intermediary. It's like training vendors and all. What happens is even the senior trainers, I repeat, even the senior trainers are working with big training companies providing them 50,000, 1 lakh rupees a day. There are big companies, there are small companies, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, all kinds of ranges are there. Work initial years with a lot of training companies. We are also a training company. Even if you don't want to be a part of Learners Conclave, you can share it with Elroy, your profile, and tell them this is the expertise which I am good at. Training companies do get a lot of assignments and they give it to those people who are in their, and every training company has their own way of selecting them. Suppose I know a company, a very good friend of mine, what they look into a trainer is 3 things: content, humor, energy. So you have 3 elements of it, you will get into their company. Every organization has its own way of doing the test of who will be there empaneled with them. They have their own way of empanelment. We will also have our own way of empanelment of all the trainers in India. We will have our own structures and everything. So you can work with a lot of training vendors as well. Understand, get into the marketplace, understand who are the players who are offering and what is it all about. I have seen a trainer started with training vendors, 2,000 rupees, and in 3 4 years she charges 25,000 now. You will grow. If you have the passion to learn, upgrade, you will grow. And I've seen trainers charging 2,000 rupees 4 years back, now also charging 2,000 rupees. There is a difference why this person has not grown, why this person has grown. I can show you what is the difference between these two people. What is the difference with these two people? Why this person has grown, why this person has not grown. And you know it better, but we can always have a one-to-one discussion about
Okay.
finding an interview.
Asif, it's already 11:40.
It's 2 minutes, 2, 3 points per Asif. Establishing your credibility. You get a lot of platforms. I invite a lot of you to come and speak. Come and speak. I get invited nowadays to various platforms. I pick and choose which platforms to speak. That builds up your credibility. That builds up your credibility that you are invited, and you can create your own identity through speaking at a lot of forums and platforms and everything, and talking about identifying your decision makers and blah blah blah. There's so much to into it. So yeah, so this book, Train and Grow Rich, is a guide for trainers for anything and everything what they can do. Can go back again and again to each word, each page, and learn more and more about it. Don't miss this opportunity. Go ahead and buy this book. This will be a good, and give this book to someone else. And today being a friendship day, give Learners Conclave. If you are a member watching this, to your friends for 5 months. It's just 1,000 rupees. They will bless you for your entire life if they feel value in next 5 months. Or if you have not bought Learners Conclave membership, you can always buy it for self-love, buy it for yourself, and you get money back guarantee, even that 1,000 rupees as well. Why are you worrying about, value will not be provided? Just see what it is for the next 5 months. And the first program itself is from Sanjay Wadhwa. I just love him for the kind of knowledge what he shares at regular interval. Those who know him understand how you can make 1 crore sitting at home with a business model. And that's fact. Even I'm going to follow that model. So trainer to a training business. You have to for all the Learners Conclave members, it's free. It's going to happen on 9th, and all the details will be link will be shared. But others learn, and apply in your life and grow in your life. So thank you, Elroy.
All right. So one last closing remark, Asif. What would you tell those who would like to start off with their tribe today? Just one point.
Right today, first thing is, who are your target audience? Write down their challenges. This is what. Think of a good name which resonates with you and which will resonate with your target audience. Then once you have to think of a good name, and you can create your Facebook, you can, if you group or page, and WhatsApp, these two, or LinkedIn, any help, we are always there. You can ask us how to do that, or YouTube is also there. Then share it on the places that you want to help them to grow. And that should be within. This should not be just for the sake of saying, I want to help. If it is there, if you care for that, you take out time. You take out everything for it. If you don't care, it's all about priorities. People say, I don't have time. That means he doesn't care for that. Simple as that. It's all about priorities. If your priorities there, you will take care. You will get a heart attack now, you go to a doctor because you care for your life. You will not say, no, this is not the right time to go. I don't have time. You will do that because that's your priority. So if your priority is like, building your tribe, building your this thing. So create a group, add all those people, even 5 people come up, give value to them, make them WhatsApp admin, this admin. They will invite all more and more people, and then you grow. And then connections happen left and right. It's all about how can I add value to that person? How I can make them grow? What can I do for that person? How I can, that's all, that's one step I feel if they do it today itself. When I started, there were only 19 people. Now it is 14,405. This year it will be 1 lakh. So over a period of time, it grows, and it grows, multiplies like anything. Every day, 30, 40, 50 people, new people connect with me in the training industry. So at one point of time, it's like craziness. It's craziness. So yeah, but then be humble. Like Kamal Jeswani says, Asif, anytime I call you and you are there, yeah, I'm there. Anytime I'm there. If I'm not free, I'll call you back, but I'm there. Be down to earth. We help them to grow. Yeah. So it's all about your intent. It's all about your intent.
All right. Thank you very much, Asif. So I guess two takeaways out here is one is it's all about the intent. Second, if you want followers, add value to their lives. And this goes to all those who are listening to us. Please join the Learners Conclave YouTube, sorry, Facebook or LinkedIn groups. It's free for you to join in, and we are sure it's going to add a lot of value to your life. A Learners Conclave at every step is trying to add value to the lives of trainers who are just stepping into this field of training. Maybe they worked in the corporate, but believe me, when you actually start off freelance or into consulting business, it's a different ballgame altogether. So please join in on the Facebook or LinkedIn groups, be part of it, and I'm sure you're going to have value just by being part of that group 6 days a week, something or the other that actually helps you grow. So on that note, thank you very much, Asif, and thank you all of you for listening, viewing. Please like and share these episodes, because the more you share it, the higher the chances that someone who really needs your help will surely find it. So thank you very much, and a very happy Friendship Day to all of you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.